Oh my gosh, it's not just wedding season. It's not just new feature season. It's not just new bugs and fish season. It's shark season, baby. Welcome to a brand new month. Things just got so cool. Happy June, my friends, my friends. Welcome to another amazing month of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today is a super important video because I'm going to be telling you everything new that you need to know about this coming month. And let me tell you, guys and girls, it is a lot more massive of a month than you are anticipating, than you are expecting, than I expected. There's so much new going on in terms of new DIY, new limited items, new events, new fish, new bugs. There's so much, and we're going over all of it today together. This is your one-stop fun shop for basically Tom Nook's Almanac for another awesome month of AC. So smash that like button if you're excited for June in this game, and let me know in the comments down below what you're most pumped for. Is it one of the events? Is it the bug off? Is it the new items? Is it the new fish? Is it the shark season that has finally descended upon us Northern Hemisphere players? I'm also covering the Southern Hemisphere, so we're not leaving anybody out. What's up, subscribers? How are you all doing? Hope you're having a good day. Staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Everybody gets a gumball from the Peach Reef machine, so it's an A-OK plan to put into place. Let's roll right into this. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. I am hyped by June. I am hyped because there are new features I didn't know were coming. There are new events I didn't know were coming, and there are new items in DIY, and we're going to start right there. I think that's more important right now than fish and bugs, although fish and bugs are sweet this month. I'm going to show you so many of them, but summer shells are here. Summer shells are the beautiful blue shells that lurk on the beach, and they will yield seasonal item opportunities. New DIY and craftables are here. You find the cute blue shell, and then you can make a shell wand, a shell wreath, a shellfish pochette, Starry Sands flooring, tropical vista, underwater flooring, underwater wall, or the water flooring. A lot of wonderful options. I think these things are so much fun. Now, how do you acquire these wonderful recipes? Well, Isabel will give you the summer wreath, the shell wreath, once summer begins, June 1st. And then you'll have to collect the rest of the recipes via balloons or magic mystery bottles. And the summer shells look just like this. Little blue shells, they're hard to miss. And I am so excited to craft another set of seasonals. Everybody loved the cherry blossom. Young bamboo was pretty popular. And we know the mush stuff from the fall is what we're waiting for. I don't know that the summer shells will be as lucrative as like the blossom recipes, only because the summer shell recipes are available and the summer shells are available June, July, and August. So this is the first chance for Northern Hemisphere players to grab them June 1st, but they will be available for 3 months, so you got a lot of time to grab them. Oh, hi, Gulliver, what's up? He's paying attention. He's like, I want to know what's new in June. What else you got going on? He acts like he's asleep, but look, dude. The dude is wide awake. See? He's just pretending. He's playing dumb, thinking about pool noodles. I'm going to grab this summer shell before he does. Now, we know that there are fish and bugs that are big time, but there's also a bug off. Flick has decided to step into the show like CJ did before with the first ever bug off. It's June 27th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it functions pretty similarly to CJ's fishing tournament. This one, you've got 3 minutes to catch bugs, and you can do it solo. You can bring friends to your island. You want to get at least 3 or more bugs because that gives you 2 bonus points, and you're working your way towards big scores for trophies and merch. So Flick will be there June 27th. This is the first bug off we've seen. The first one. There will be a couple throughout the year, but it's a rare event. And he is going to say, hey, do you want to participate? My eyes look a little sleepy, but I promise I'm excited because if you get enough points, you can work your way towards these beautiful bronze, silver, and gold bug trophies, plus some exclusive bug merchandise like the toy cockroach, the toy centipede, the termite mound, the artisanal bug cage, the spider web, and a few more, I believe. There's not a ton of prizes, but it's pretty sweet. And I think it's fun that you can do this with friends. I like that a lot. I like that part of these events quite a bit, that you are able to bring people over to multiply your score and have everybody hunt together. I think the fishing, you can bait your way towards a pretty successful fishing tournament. The bug is a little more interesting because you got to just hope that there's bugs running around. And there are a lot of really neato bugs this season. I think the water also is just bluer. I don't know if I'm crazy. Maybe it's in my head. But I feel like the water is just bluer. Now, I gotta let you know, if you're hunting and hoping to complete your collection for everything in June, if you need help with the bugs and the fish, if you're looking to get some of those summer shells and some of the DIY recipes, if you want to complete wedding season the quickest, our Discord server is a great resource. You're going to find a lot of friendly faces who will help you trade and assist you, even come to your island and show you the ropes if you're looking for a great community, click the link in the description down below. Switch Strong is a phenomenal place. We'd love to have you, and it's really going to help your monthly journey in Animal Crossing. It looks so beautiful, peaceful. I want to dip my toes in. Major update in June. Are we going to get one? I think that's something on all of your minds. Is Brewster coming? Is diving coming? Is cooking coming? Well, Nintendo has yet to announce a major June patch, a new version of the game, say 1.2.2 or 1.3 even. But I fully expect to get that soon. The first week of June, I expect Nintendo to drop a new trailer. And my predictions would include the aforementioned Brewster, diving, cooking. I think any of those could come into play. But more likely, diving with the emphasis on shark season. I don't know if that is going to match up so well. And then, cooking and harvesting seems like a fall type thing. So Brewster might be the most likely. And I am eyes to the sky, hoping for the descent of my favorite rooster or pigeon. Let's take a look at another event that we've got going on here. This one is pretty freaking sweet, and it is the wedding season event. Now, Cyrus and Reese are going to come and say hi and welcome you to Harvey's Island, which maybe isn't so sweet. It's a little bit sour, but if you can stomach the phone call that you'll receive from Harvey, he'll say, hello, come to my island. Isabel lets you know it's wedding season, and then you have to build these wedding season scenes in order to please Reese and Cyrus and collect crystal hearts. Now, what are heart crystals for? They're going to be used to purchase wedding season items, such as the wedding bench, decoration, wedding walls, floorings, rugs, wands, and more. You can see a bunch of these items that are going to be purchasable at Harvey's Island via Cyrus's shop. So Cyrus is going to have his own dialogue and shop, which is pretty darn neat. And you're really going to want to participate on the regular in this if you hope to collect all the wedding items. They're pretty fancy. There's some very nice ones. Now, I will say that this isn't as exciting as it could be because these items have been accessible in the game before. I'm sure you've seen my wedding video where I wore the wedding dress, and we've seen the wedding tuxedo and things of that sort. So they've been accessible before. They are obviously pushed to the forefront in this wedding season event, but they've been there before. So the June 1st through June 30th event, it's a month-long thing for wedding season. It's a cool event, but it's not as new and exciting as I would hope. But what is very new and exciting from this is what happens alongside the wedding event, and that is the introduction of the item delivery and sale service. I've shown this off in a video. If you want to see the full thing, I'll put a link in the description. Basically, Dodo Airlines is opening up a brand new service, a brand new piece of their DAL puzzle. They got a new shtick where you can ship back items to your island as well as sell items. And this can be very useful to dump unwanted goods, mail back things that you've acquired, and it's a pretty freaking sweet stealth update to the game that takes effect on June 1st. Now you can send and sell from other islands. Not friends islands, but islands like Harvey's. That's what we're talking about, like NPC, in-game, fly away, but not to your friends type islands. That's where you can sell, and it's pretty cool. I love that they have decided to upgrade something quality of life in the game. It gives me hope that they might choose to upgrade more as we go. Now, I know you're fiending to see those ferocious sharks, and I am too, but I want to show you one more update that will take place as long as you have an upgraded Nook's Cranny. This is another June special. I'm telling you, there's so much here that I didn't even expect. We haven't even got to bugs and fish, and the month is already packed. A new item slot appears. You have a new item that is here. It's a surfboard, obviously. It's very summer theme, and it is a 6th slot in the shop for you to grab something new. And you don't have to buy a new upgrade for the store. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to wait a day. It just pops there. They've got this new little mat, this new little section, and it's pretty freaking sweet. An opportunity to grab a new piece of gear, a new item from Nook's Cranny. Now, it doesn't update anywhere near as frequently as these others that rotate on the daily, but it's pretty neat nonetheless. And take a peek at the shells. So many shells. Happy summer. It's getting warm out. It's getting real warm. All right, on to the big part of the month for a lot of you players, the bugs and the fish for the northern and southern hemisphere. Let's take a peek at our list, and then I'm going to show you some of the most incredible ones. Here we go. We've got new in June: giant snakehead, tilapia, piranha, arowana, dorado, gar, arapaima, saddle bashir, ribbon eel, which I love the ribbon eel. It's so freaking cool. I've yet to catch one yet, but this is my grail that I'm trying to go after. Even though it's only worth 600, Just want the pretty rainbow ribbon. And then on to the big kahunas, otherwise known as sharks. We've got the saw, the hammerhead, the great white, the whale, and the suckerfish. The big cheese, the prize in your eyes has got to be that great white shark. It's so big. It's so beautiful. It's so lovely. And to pair with my favorite find of May, which was the little frog, I've dropped a shark in a tank, but I think it's so rude because the shark is so huge he can't really see or do much of anything. So I'm just going to show him to you here. This dude is massive, and it brings about another new element for June, which is not just the shark itself, but let's take a look at this video clip I have here. Roll the tape. Sunny. Away we go, and look, a new silhouette, a freaking shark fin silhouette. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, get my rod. I need my rod. There's a shark fin here. Use the bait if you really want to catch them. They are available in the sea, of course, and it is such a prize when you pull a hammerhead out of the ocean and then you're like, whoop, shove it in my pocket. How does our dude or dudette do this? It must smell. We must be so bulgy, so much water, but the fin is very hard to identify, so be patient. You might not think it's one. You kind of have to wait for it to turn a little bit sideways, and then you can see the tiny little point sticking out of the water, and that will alert you that you're ready for a big prize. They are expensive, but not just the fish in the sea. There's more huge stuff ready to go in the rivers for the month of June. Take a look at this big guy. How did he fit in my river? How did the arapaima fit in my river? The dude is so massive. He's pretty gross as well. Now, I will say that there are some good bugs, and we'll talk about those in a second. The firefly is one of my favorites, and Phoebe is real happy because, hey, look, this firefly is going to put me on fire, apparently. But yes, a lot of sharks, a lot of good fish. The great white is the 15K prize, and then the Dorado actually in the river is another 15K prize. You can screenshot this if you want to see the times of day. That's important to remember. A lot of the sharks are evening fishies, so you might want to be fishing at night like I did. Now, in terms of what is going away in June, it's right down here. We're losing the cherry salmon, the char, at least the Northern Hemisphere. Those are the two that are dropping out this month, so if you want to complete your museum, you're going to want to grab a cherry salmon from the River Clifftop Pond and a char from the River Clifftop Pond. Now that is Northern Hemisphere for the fish. We'll get to Southern Hemisphere in a split second. First, though, the bugs of the Northern Hemisphere for June. We've got the Emperor Butterfly, the Firefly, as you just saw in the video, the Drone Beetle, the Goliath Beetle, which is the big prize, residing on palm trees in the evening, big and worth 8K bells. The Rainbow Stag and the Mosquito, which are really tiny and a little bit tough to catch. They're annoying. Do not get bit. Saw some lurking by the sand, by the beach, and I didn't quite like it. Now, leaving after June, there's quite a bit, so you're going to want to be on a bug hunt this month. The common butterfly, the yellow butterfly, the peacock butterfly, the firefly, the ladybug, the violin beetle, the pillbug, and the centipede all are going goodbye. So get these guys if you want to complete that portion of Blather's Museum. It's interesting that the firefly is here and gone, just a June creature. So beautiful, though. If you play in the evening, as you saw in that clip, it's so nice. The water's so blue. The fireflies are so bright. It's a fancy place, especially if you light up your island with a lot of lamps and such. It's remarkable. I love it. Here's the little skeeter, tiny and annoying, as we all well know. The firefly is my favorite bug of the month. We'll show it off. It's a bit bigger than I would have anticipated. 1 month only. Get them while you can. I love the fireflies. I wish you could just house a bunch of them and have them light and glow around your island. Now, something interesting, you've seen the great white shark. Ta-da, he's big, he's the big prize, he's the expensive bellfish. The hammerhead is a little bit, he's not as cute, but also probably not maybe as bloodthirsty, although maybe he could be. He's also pretty expensive. What's interesting, though, is the arapaima that I showed you being so ugly from the river actually looks a lot better when you pull it out. I think my game glitched. I thought the arapaima was really yuck, and actually, it's quite nice. I'm not sure what happened there, some sort of transfiguration, but the way that the black and red scales kind of shimmer in the sun, maybe this guy ain't so bad after all. Now in the south, it's a far slimmer list. It's a big month in the north with the inclusion of sharks and the other additions we just talked about. In the southern hemisphere, you're getting the pond smelt, the stringfish, the sea butterfly, which I personally think is pretty cute, the squid, the oarfish, and you're losing the pike, so it's not that much on the sea side of things. For bugs in the south, it's even less. You get the emperor butterfly, the Raja Brooks birdwing, the dung beetle, and you lose nothing. So it's a very slight month in the southern hemisphere, and sometimes it's just going to balance out that way. There will be times where the northern hemisphere doesn't see as much, but this is one where, because we are bringing ourselves into that shark season, into the summer months, we're getting a lot, and it's a freaking packed time to play Animal Crossing, from wedding season to the new upgrade to Nook's Cranny. Ooh, that's one of the new little beetles on the tree. The sharks are here. The summer shells. I mean, there's so much. And I honestly think we're going to get the announcement of new events and maybe a new NPC very soon. I think next week we could see a trailer. Of course, I got you guys covered. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date. Hit that notification bell so you can be first to know. Let me know what you're most excited for in June. Me personally, I love the new recipes. I'm going to be hunting those heart crystals, and I'm going to be doing my best to get all the sharks, and I wish I could just put them in, like, what I really want to do, what I really wish the game would allow, is if I could actually put the sharks visible in the ponds. Like, I don't want them in their tanks, and I don't want their silhouettes released. I want sharks in the ponds and fireflies floating about my island. It's not going to happen, but hey, I'll keep you guys posted on the new updates. But I think that's going to do it. That's everything coming in June. Your Tom Nook's Almanac for the new month. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. Let me know what you're excited about in the comments down below. Stay safe and stay healthy out there, everyone. I love you so much. I appreciate your support, especially you members. I know who you are. Thanks for being so awesome. And thanks to everybody for being fantastic. I hope you guys enjoy this month of AC. Until next time, everyone, thanks again. Have a fantastic day. SwitchForce out.